Hey, what's up guys? The ranked 6 player in Clash Royale just dug up a new meta miner poison deck to tunnel his way to the top of the leaderboard. This mischievous miner deck descends your opponent into chaos when you're spamming on all sides. Opponents will always have to worry about wall breakers connections that deal up to 519 damage, and minions and guards that are running around, and if they're found without answers, it'll be devastating damage. It's cool that guards, minions, and wall breakers bait out your opponent's small spells, so when they're out of sight, there will be no limit to your damage. And with the sturdy bomb tower, the guard shields, and the mighty miner ability, this is one of the most clutch decks on defense. Even with minimal elixir spent, the positive elixir trades that you'll get will allow you to dive even deeper on offense. If you don't have mighty miner, use knight instead, and you'll have to sub minions for musketeer. It's time to dig a ton of pitfalls for our opponents with this new miner strategy and assert dominance. Lots of love to everyone that's using creator code SirTag to make all the daily videos possible. All right, let's get it. First things first, we're gonna split wall breakers in the back and see what our opponent's counters are. So generally when you split wall breakers in the back, you can feel out what your opponent's going to do. If they drop a range card, you can go in for a miner to snipe it or even poison it. The wall breakers, they don't really give your opponent too much time, but at the same time, they have to leak elixir if they're going to try to go and drop a card to counter it, like a melee card, right? A lot of times they're going to go and split their melee card and they don't want to drop it too soon because it's too easy for you to react to them. So this guy is going to go in for a minion horde. I wonder if it's going to be a 3 musketeer deck. Wait, we still stomped the majority of the minions. Only one survivor is left over to tell the tale of what he saw. And that felt really wrong, man. Marvin just went right into the abyss. We went right into that princess and we didn't miss. So I think we can go in for wall breakers here and split them up again. I know that the barbarian's not going to be able to hit the wall breakers. Looking like it wanted to, but it just wasn't able to accomplish it. Man, Spear Goblin's put in work. I'm going to log here just to minimize the amount of damage that he gets. I could have hit the tower if I was a bit faster, but since, the Spear Goblins are already closer to me, I decided to just log them afterward and make sure that I didn't take any damage. I think that one Spear Goblin hit is a little bit more damage than a log. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it is. So we're going to go in for a Mighty Miner here. I'm going to follow up with Miner here. Oh, man. I hate the fact that I dropped my Miner, because if I drop my Miner, then I have nothing for the Elixir Collector besides going for the poison. He's going to go for an Ice Golem. The disrespect to push me off of the tower. When I make the wrong decision, I don't even get the most of the wrong decision. I'm forced to just get pushed by an Ice Yeti. It's ridiculous, bro. I don't appreciate that. All right, so we know that he's going to have 3 Musketeers and he's going to drop them soon because I don't have poison in cycle, so it makes sense for him to drop that. There it is. Wow, predictable, but also a good play. So, credit to you. You made the right decision. We're going to go in for a bomb tower here on the left-hand side. I totally expect him to go overload and overwhelm me in the right, and that's going to be fine because we do have guards. I think the bomb tower is probably splashing onto both of them, right? Can I count on you, bomb tower? I think I can. Yeah, that's nice. All right, we're going to go for minor wall breakers, and we're going to eat all the damage and just go for a pre-log on a goblin gang. No! Why are you smart? That's not allowed. You're supposed to make me look good, bro. I mean, I'm getting a bunch of damage, but that's not what we wanted. We wanted the ultimate dominance move of dropping a log on top of the Goblin Gang because that was his only feasible way of countering it. He realized that he couldn't counter it, and he's like, Jake, I'm not going to try to fall for your shenanigans. I'm only going to play this well. So I'm going to poison, and he's going to drop more stuff at the river. Awesome poison for us because we were able to hit way more. Oh, my gosh. Well, that was the most aggressive minion horde I've ever seen in my life. That thing was adventurous as heck. Oh, wait, why is one of the Musketeers still alive? Get away from me with that. All right, we know he's going to go Goblin Gang. Oh, he's going to let one of the minions lock up? No, he's going to go for a zap. Now he's going to Goblin Gang. How are we going to win this? We're at 1,000 HP. Not looking super good for me. But what we can do is maybe just ignore a lot of stuff, go in for guards, and Goblin Gang is going to die, hopefully. I don't even want a log since we have minions looking at him. All right, yeah, I'm going to go in for a poison preemptively. Then I'm going to do this. And I'm going to go for wall breakers to just go and pull back the majority of the minion horde. And one of the minions might lock on my tower, but I believe in the power of my miner. It's stronger than yours, and our tower stands strong at 612 health. Super fun game, and we're flying up the ranks all the way to champion. We haven't lost a single game this season. Jumping to the game against someone with an Archer Queen banner, we're going to go and rush through with the guards. I think guards are a really underrated card in Clash. The guy's already saying wow. He's like, wow, I got some nice value with the guards and the arrows. All right, what's going to happen? Do we decide to go in for minions on the left-hand side or the right-hand side? Where do we want to go? If I had Miner, you guys already know, with the arrows out of cycle, we would definitely take advantage of that and try to bombard our opponent with Miner plus also the minions. But since that's not the case, we're going to have to go in for our poison here. Wait, I think that the Mighty Miner is still going to be tanking for everything. This could work out wonderfully. I don't even think I have to spend any extra elixir on the right-hand side. The minions might even lock onto the tower. He's going to cycle back to an arrows frantically, but in that effort, he wasted a ton of elixir, and he's down a lot of damage. So if you guys didn't know, miners do lock onto towers, so you got to go and pull them back. Make sure it doesn't even get one single shovel shot at me. And we're going to go in for... I want to activate King Tower, but I think I missed it. It's really hard to time that. If you guys know how to time that, let me know down below in the comment section, because I miss it every time activating King Tower. Just like the mortar misses my units. It's a massive mayhem of misses. So we're trying to do tongue twisters so we can stutter and prove to you guys that we are, you know, not a robot. But apparently, I'm not messing up my words today. What do we do? Do we decide to go in for a miner? I kind of want to go and drop that inside corner. There's a chance he decides to go for a skeleton army or minion horde in the deck. There's the skeleton army, so we know he's going to have minion horde. It always has minion horde. We want to save the mighty miner ability, otherwise we're going to get roasted and toasted. How do we defend a skeleton king with their bad card cycle and not using our mighty miner? Well, the main way of doing that is definitely going in for the bomb tower and then logging on the jumbled skeletons that are coming at me real quick. Oh, I got so lucky. I was going to just cry if that tower targeted the miner instead of the skeleton. There was a defining moment in this situation where my tower was smart and it targeted the skeleton off to the right instead of targeting his miner. Because if it hit the miner, the skeleton would have bombarded me with way more damage over time, and that would have been catastrophic. So I'm going to go in for minions just because I think it's the safe bet. It's going to be able to finish off all of the skeletons, and then obviously the mighty miner is going to take way less damage. I do want to poison this. I don't know if it's smart. I want the archer to walk into that as well. And we can go in for a miner here, and I just want to keep tanking for these minions out here. Minions? No, minions! Wait, that was really good, though. We did so much damage to the Skeleton King. That's absurd. That was like a full health Skeleton King. And now he's about to go even lower. How low can you go, bro? Oh, you can go way low. So low that we don't see you anymore. Okay, cool. I think that I'm just going to go in for a log here, depending on what happens. Nah, you know what? Screw that. I'm going to go in for a Mighty Miner, push that with the wall breakers, and then Miner, because he's going to be down so much that he can only go in for a Skeleton Army, right? You got to go in for a Skeleton Army. Yes! The predictions are coming back to us, baby! After I failed it last game against that 3 Musketeer player. This guy is avenging us. Okay, we want to go and click the Mighty Miner ability most likely. Actually, it's going to do a lot of damage by itself, so why not? Why not just let it happen? Now we can go for another Miner here, probably go in for a log, try to hit another Skeleton Army if we're feeling it. We were feeling it, and it didn't work out. Feels bad, man. We're going to go for minions, and I think he might even minion horde me, honestly, but I have Mighty Miner, so I'm okay with it. I'm chilling. Yo, that's what we like to see, Mortar. Keep missing out here. Stay missing. I'll never miss that interaction. It's always working for me. All right, so we want to go in for wall breakers just to keep up the pressure. Even if he decides to go for arrows, it's totally fine. Now we poison. Because remember, he doesn't end up having the right card cycle. He doesn't have his mortar anymore. Because he dropped it on offense. Oh, well, that was an interesting mortar. GG, we're going to jump on to the next one, and this push-up has been really fun. Running it into a whole bunch of meta decks and crushing it with minor poison, there's no better feeling than being in complete control of every match. And that's what happens when you play this deck well. It'll be your opponent's own personal hell. All right, so jump into the game against someone with an esports clan. Oh my gosh. I was ready to say he was going to bring the skill, and then he drops Elixir Golem. Awesome. Great strategy, man. I applaud you. You're not even getting the Clash Royale emotes. You're getting the real-life emotes. So we're going to go for the bomb tower in the most optimal placement. We're going to be going pulling that Elixir Golem as far as we possibly can and making sure that the battle healer is not going to be able to heal up that stuff. In fact, we're going to go and blast back his units for a bit and then go in for our guards and then maybe even a poison here to finish off all the Night Witch bats. So the solid thing that you got to do if you want to win more games against Elixir Golem is separate the Elixir Golem itself from the battle healer so then they can't heal anything up of value. Obviously, this is going to be a problem because the guy's going to have Magic Archer too, so not necessarily the best matchup for me. I'm going to go in for Wall Breakers here, and I'm going to go in for Guards and Miner. I want him to overspend on the Wall Breakers, and then he's not going to have anything for the Guards and the Miner, ideally. Yeah, like that. Like the Night Witch there. Yo, he listened to me. I love it. I love it. I eat that up for lunch, breakfast, and dinner. Here's the thing, though. That Night Witch will be eating my tower, so I got to go Mighty Miner. Look at all the bats, man. Even after, like, the one buff, the little bat that it got, just did so much damage to my Mighty Miner. I'm in a bad spot now because I wanted more elixir. I can't even go click the ability because it's not going to give me anything. How am I going to win this? This is actually slightly scary. This is very problematic for me as the game gets a little bit later. I'm going to go in for a bomb tower here and a little bit of a lower placement so he doesn't get any ideas of sniping me with, you know, using stuff like units in the middle, like a Magic Archer maybe. I don't know. Yeah, there it is. That's scary. We're going to go in for this, and we're going to pull back the Electro Dragon, then we're going to go Mighty Miner, and then I think we're going to be A-okay because we should be able to defend the Electro Dragon with either minions. Yeah, so that was awesome. I don't know if you guys saw what I did there, but I made sure that the Electro Dragon wasn't able to reset the Mighty Miner, so then obviously if the Mighty Miner doesn't get a reset, we're chilling. Okay, does he go in for a Magic Archer directly on the Mighty Miner? I don't know. I'm actually a little bit traumatized by this game. We can go in for a poison as well on top of the Night Witch and then utilize the Mighty Miner bomb, and I think we're going to be able to kill it. Yo, he's not ready. He's probably not prepared for this gameplay. This sauce is too much for him. All right, we're going to go in for a poison. We're going to make sure that he goes in for a Magic Archer, and then we're able to snipe it and finesse it a little bit. We're going to try to go in for our minions, so then the Electro Dragon isn't able to hit them. It's going to be targeting the bomb tower instead. Oh, this is actually gnarly. I don't know if I love this. All right, we're going to go in for a log, and then I think we walk with a W. Yeah, no, we're going to win this anyway, right? We just go for Miner and Wallbreaker's other side. Even if he magically took the right-hand tower with his Magic Archer, it wasn't going to work out for him. So yeah, if you copy my placements and tips that I just showed in this game, you will be destroying Elixir Golem every time. Obviously, the main thing is the first defense that I showed, making sure that you isolate the Elixir Golem away from the battle healer so it's a lot easier. And then in the later stages, you can use my tips and tricks to make sure the Electro Dragon doesn't reset the Mighty Miner so you're able to comfortably finish off the battle healer if the game gets a bit more sketchy. Optimal bomb tower placements, Mighty Miner bomb blasts, and the poison cycling will secure defense for you every time. Yo, we got a game against Goku. Well, is he gonna go Super Saiyan on me? I'm just saying, if I go for wall breakers at the start, this man probably isn't prepared. Look at him, he's going in for crying emotes. He's not even dropping units, and then when he does, he takes a -2 trade. That is just serendipitous, guys. Getting that type of positive elixir trade is awesome. And then, look at that. The one guard on the left-hand side is going to force out extra elixir, I think. Dude, if that one guard does damage, oh, he tanked for a fire spirit, and he's still alive. That is what miracles are made of. So we see rail delivery and a quicker card cycle with skeletons. Oh my gosh. Mid-ladder? What are you throwing at me today, bro? Like, seriously. The fact that the knight got a shot on my tower is just upsetting. Like, I can't believe that worked. Fortunately for us, if we're defending with Mighty Miners and cards like minions, we will get counterpushed every single time. The unfortunate thing is this guy seems like he's got a really defensive deck with rail delivery and a lot of cards to crush my minions. With executioner and delivery, I don't think we're going to deliver any damage with those minions ever, unless he makes a massive mess up. So he should be dropping skeletons in the correct spot to fully counter the wall breakers, but he dropped it slightly off to the side, so we were able to finagle our way through. I'm going to go for minions because I'm hoping that he overspends on the guards. The good thing about guards is they do thousands of damage with miners. If you end up having the miner tanking for it, it's insane. Wait, oh, come on. That was the biggest debate ever. I totally thought my minions were surviving, and then the fire spirit just pops out of nowhere. It's like Jack in the Box, and it ended up just jacking all of my cards. I had nothing left. Oh, that's awful. That's not good, man. All right, so we're going to go Mighty Miner. We're probably going to click the ability Swerve and go into his Rail Giant. We'll see what we can get, though. I'm trying to force out a lot of elixir with our wall breakers here. Oh, wow. Seriously? Is this actually the strategy right now? Is this the way that you want to play? So, yes. We are going to be able to kill the knight. We can go in for cards afterward. I hope we don't get clipped by the executioner. We did, unfortunately. He's going to go for deliveries. That's interesting. Do you have anything for our minions, or are they going to be winions right now? Okay, okay. One of the minions has to survive. One little Marvin. That's all we're looking for. One marvelous Marvin. Okay, nothing. Again. We're going to pre-log skeletons because he has to drop them. Please let it work. Oh, he's going to go executioner. He wasn't ready. It still worked, though. We got a bunch of damage there. We're going to go Mighty Miner. We're going to go for probably... I don't know. Do we have focus on defense here? I think so. I can click the Mighty Miner ability and take 2 towers at once. That's the vibe for me. I want to be able to take all the towers right now. No mediocre out here. I can even go in for a log and then maybe go for a miner. He's got freeze with Royal Giant. What? Excuse me, sir. I wasn't ready for this level of insanity. Clash Royale has evolved to a different level of craziness, and this man is the leader. Goku, what Super Saiyan level are you, bro? I've never seen this even in any video, any type of thing. This guy is just at a completely different level of gameplay. It's time to steal Goku's instant transmission strategy and teleport up some ranks. Let's get on to the next game and keep up the grind. All right, we got another one. This guy's gonna have a monk banner, so maybe he's at peace. Maybe he's just waiting and just meditating. Little does he know we got the wall breakers rushing through, ready to disturb any peace and tranquility that he has. So, unfortunately, we see one of the most devious cards in Clash Royale, Zappies. When they're on my team, I love them. When I play against them, I hate them, especially when I got Mighty Miner. What is he running? Zappies? It's got to be Graveyard, right? When we see Zappies and Phoenix, it has to be Graveyard. So, what I want to do is I want to stifle his Skeleton King as quickly as we can. I can pull back his Phoenix utilizing our wall breakers because he just ended up going and clicking his Mighty Miner counter with his ability. We want to make sure that we're going to be able to finish off the Phoenix egg. That Phoenix Egg wouldn't have gotten cooked unless we clicked the Mighty Miner ability, and also obliterating all of the skeletons from the Skeleton King felt pretty good. I don't think he's going to be back to arrows because our card cycle is considerably quicker. Oh, I'm back to Mighty Miner ability. Please, just work, just work. Yes! Yes, that's so OP for 1 elixir. That is insane. That was so much value. Also, I'm a little bit disgruntled by the fact that he has Battle Healer. It's interesting, you know? It's weird seeing that card after the buff as often as we're seeing it. I wonder if the play rate's going to go down as people find out, like, hey, this doesn't really work in my deck. I think the first, like, week or so, or even 2 weeks after the balance changes, people right now are just going to keep playing it. And they're going to figure out, oh, you know what? I should go back to going and playing my Monk or my Golden Knight. Or maybe, you know, just using Knight instead. Oh, wow. It's fun watching the wall breakers blast all your opponent's units in their face, especially after they like go in for an aggressive strategy and drop like a Skeleton King and a Phoenix, and it still has both the wall breakers connect, or one of them in that case. I'm going to use the Mighty Miner Bomb just to blast back the Phoenix so I don't take as much damage. If he decides to go for arrows, it's not going to do much because, you know, the Phoenix is really low HP at this point. He's going to probably go in for Zappies, so I can't really say that we're going to get much out of this Mighty Miner, but one could wish, one could hope. Even clicking the bomb wouldn't give me anything, so I'm not going to do it. Instead, I'm going to go for a bomb tower, splash onto the 2 Zappies. Oh my gosh. Can we just say I made a prediction, but I didn't? Like, that's incredible. So he's definitely losing the Battle Healer here. If I go other side, because he doesn't have enough the right card cycle, we can go and push the Mighty Miner with wall breakers and maybe make some miracles happen. We're going for a poison as well, just for the memes. I just want to show you guys how confident I am with this deck. So we're going to click the Mighty Miner ability after we take the tower, and I want to take 2 towers here. That's how good this deck is on offense and on defense simultaneously. I'm going to take everything. I want everything out here. Wait, the Phoenix locked onto my tower. That would have been absolutely awesome if that didn't work out. Can I take 2 towers? We want utter dominance. So we're going to go in for wall breakers and we're going to go for guards. We're going to eat the majority of his damage here. I'm going to go in for a Mighty Miner on defense so he doesn't even take a single tower. That's what I'm talking about, guys. When you've got poison on defense, and even if they're going to have arrows for your minions and guards, you're going to walk away with a very dominant W. When you shift your weight around with the Mighty Miner on offense and your opponent doesn't have Elixir defense since they went all in, you're going to drill down their entire kingdom. With minions, guards, and poison, Graveyard is simply no match for this Miner Poison masterpiece. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more daily videos, and have an incredible rest of your day.